Greetings all you YouTube babies out there. Today I am making a whole wheat bread that takes 3 ingredients, 4 if you count the water. Let's get started. All right, what I have here is some really good warm water. It's about, if you're a measuring type of person, it's about 115 degrees. But if you put your hand in it, it's just a good warm water. And now I have some yeast that I'm going to sprinkle on that. And I will have all the ingredients, and the instructions in that description box down below. And I'm putting just a little bit of sugar in there to feed that yeast and get it alive and kicking. So I'm going to stir this very well, get it all mixed in, and make sure that yeast and the sugar are dissolved. And you'll be able to feel that at the bottom of your cup, how you won't feel any grit down there. So once this has a chance to froth a little bit, I'll bring you back. We are back, and as you can see, I'll try to bring you in even a little closer here. It's getting all nice and frothy in there, so that shows you that that yeast is nice and alive. So I'm going to just set this aside for a moment. I'm going to bring in my bowl, and here I have some very nice whole wheat flour. Now you're not going to want pastry flour. There's 2 different kinds when you deal with whole wheat. This is not pastry, this is just regular whole wheat flour. I'm fortunate enough to have a mill here, and I really do need to do a review on it. I've had it for a number of years, and it's a Nutri-Mill, and it's really great. So I'm able to grind my own wheat. So I'm going to put a little salt in here and just mix this up so it's well combined. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a well in my flour there and bring in my yeast and my water, my little bit of sugar that was in there, and you can see how absolutely easy this is. And I'm going to get this all mixed up in here. And it's really a no-knead recipe. There's a little tiny bit of, pretty much, I wouldn't even call it kneading. I'd call it just kind of, pulling it together. So we're going to stir this in pretty well. There we are. On there nicely. Right, see there? It's nice there. Okay. And if you find that it's a little damp, now this might be just a smidgen damp. And so what I'm going to do is I have a little leftover flour here, and I'm going to sprinkle it in just a little bit, because I don't want it to get, too dry on the other end. And I'm going to just kind of work that in with my hands in the bowl. Not a big deal, right? It's very easy. I'm going to put just a little bit more in there, and I think we're going to be good to go. Right. Okay. I'm going to put a little here on the counter, my nice clean counter. Pull that out. And then this is the pulling together part I'm talking about. Let me get you down here a little bit better. There. I'm just going to just kind of make it really into a loaf shape. I'm going to bring it out and just roll it up. This is such a simple recipe. If you've never tried baking before, this really is foolproof. You can't get into any trouble with this one. All right, now what's so wonderful about this recipe too, it's an only one rise. I have a baking pan here. This is about an 8 by 5. 9 by 5 would be great too. And this is not a nonstick pan, so what I have done is I sprayed it with oil, and then I put some parchment paper in there. So when it's time to take it out after it's baked, I won't have so much trouble getting it out. So now I'm just going to get there. So just kind of shaping it a little bit, giving a little bit of a shape there. Right there, see there? I'm gonna wipe my hands off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this rise in the pan. So it's just just coming up to the edge of the pan. And that shouldn't take terribly long, maybe 30 minutes, maybe a little longer. And then in about 20 minutes, because I said it's probably going to take about 35 minutes around there, I'll start my oven so it's nice and preheated. So when this is ready to go into the oven, I can just get it right in there. So we'll be back. About 40 minutes have gone by, and I've got my oven set at 400 degrees. And here is that bread dough. See there? It's just, I can try to do this without, it's just right above that pan. So this is going in the oven on the center rack, and it's going to cook about 40 minutes. So we got 40 minutes to rise, 400 degrees, and 40 minutes to bake. And once it has baked and it's cooled enough where we can take a sample of it, we're going to cut this open and we're going to taste it. So we'll be back a little later. Well, I have to tell you, this bread looks like dynamite. Hold up this piece here.
Can't wait.
See it there. Okay, go ahead. You take, and this is just a beautiful, basic whole wheat bread, and it just smells awesome.
It smells good. I like the consistency too.
The crust is crispy. You know,
Wow.
3 ingredients, 4 if you count the water. How could you go wrong? It's fresh, it's delicious, it's healthy. Easy. Did you see how easy it was to make? What?
It's almost like eating cornbread, only wheat.
Oh, how interesting is that? Oh, I'm telling you what, this is
There's
so
something
good.
reminiscent of cornbread. But that is good.
Oh, it is delicious. Well, there you go. If I can do this, you can do this. You saw one bowl, one rice, right in the pan, no kneading, no nothing, and you get a delicious, delicious loaf of whole wheat bread.
It is.
Yeah, I think it's going to put a little butter on that.
You never know.
All right, everybody, thanks a lot for watching. Tell your friends to subscribe to our channel. And check out all the wonderful little links down below in my description box as far as the Amazon products. And by the way, the recipe will be down there as well. Give me a thumbs up, because I don't know why, but they say it's very important to get those thumbs up. Are we done here?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Take care, everybody. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Bye.